So what happens when you leave dahlias, a plant native to Mexico, in the ground all winter in New England? Let's find out. Well, that's what happens. They turn to complete mush. And that's why if you live somewhere cold, you got to dig them up every fall. It's the end of March and today is compost day. So we're top dressing all the beds with a few inches of compost.
You're not doing a good job, I don't like it.
Thank you. That's what editing's for. And then after this, I get to drive 45 minutes and cut up a bunch of trees for the rest of the day till 7 at night. So these trees are shading the heck out of where we plant the dahlias and the other flowers. I'm no arborist, but hopefully these are gonna end up there if all goes well. Wish me luck.
There goes one.
One down, 4 to go. First one's a success, so
More sun for the field.
hopefully I can do the rest of them properly.
He's got this, don't listen to him.
All the trees are successfully down. We had a slight mishap, but that's not going to make it to YouTube. But they're all draped, and now the crafty part starts of cutting them up. So, but that's for another day. It's another beautiful day in New England. 30 degrees out, freezing cold wind, and we're potting up a bunch of dahlia tubers for our in-person sale. And we also have a ton of dahlia cuttings to take. So the cuttings we're taking for our field are going to be in these 32 cell trays. And then the ones we're doing for the in-person sale, we're going to be in 6-inch pots because they still have about 2 months to be rooting.
Swipe them
You didn't
out.
remind me to put my muck boots on.
I didn't remind you.
I just got in trouble for wearing my good shoes. All better. So we're going to start with 40 potted up tubers, and then we estimate we'll have about 20 cuttings by the time the sale happens. So we'd love to sell out, but since it's our first year doing an in-person sale, we don't really know, so we're not going to go overboard yet.
So we shut the cooler off about a month ago to start waking up the dahlia tubers so they have eyes, as you can see right here. So any tubers that you receive from us, you will have an eye that's poking out.
Once in a while you get an overachiever. This thing's already rooted up with a huge sprout. There's 40 tubers potted up and ready to go. So we potted up a bunch of Bloomquist blush, and then we realized that we already had a pot tuber of that. So we're gonna have 1 million cuttings, so we didn't need to do that. So now we're swapping them out for pink pearl because we already have a bunch of like orangish hues, so we wanted something a little different. So the pink pearl is kind of like a white with a little bit of pink mixed in. So this right here is an example of like a perfect size shoot ready to be a cutting. I couldn't find the dibble, so I found this fork thing that works perfectly. Got lucky. So here's why you plant pot tubers. This one pot tuber has like half a dozen shoots coming out right now that we could take cuttings on. So here's the cuttings for today. So now these tubers that we cut on, a bunch of sprouts are going to form now around that spot. So your second round of cuttings, usually you get multiple shoots off the same tuber.